Both games, Johnny.
Locally, at least.
You got a face for radio.
And a voice for posters.
There you go. What do you got, Martine?
What's up, Cots?
Great shirt. That's good, man.
Thanks. I know you guys have been doing this for a few years now, more than a few years, but just in the middle of spring to kind of get a break from Arizona, is it kind of nice to have a little 2-day stretch here where all the guys can come out and see something different?
Yeah, it definitely is great. We don't bring the whole roster, so it's somewhat limited, but to be able to get out of AZ for a couple days, break up the routine and get to enjoy this ballpark and coming to Vegas now is more than just a road trip, because this is somewhere where we're going to call home in a few years.
How do you navigate these next few years with your club and try and get them to kind of block everything else out and focus just on what's going on in the field?
Yeah, I mean, for us, our focus each and every year is to go compete for a World Series championship. So being in Sacramento now, we're going to embrace that as our home until we get here to Vegas. And they've done a lot of great things to the ballpark in Sacramento to accommodate us. We're excited to go there. We're excited to start our 25 season with this ball club and in a new environment, really.
What did it mean to you when management made the commitment to extend you?
A lot. You think about managers that aren't given the opportunity to kind of see a rebuild through, and this gives me that opportunity for sure to start with this group and finish with this group. Or at least, get to a place where their confidence is where it needs to be to go out and win a division title and hopefully, win a World Series together.
Not only that, but they've done that with players as well in terms of extending guys. They just extended another one. What does that say about kind of the franchise in terms of decision making of trying to win and do these kind of things?
Yeah, I think that ownership has transitioned in their approach to this team and how they've done things in the past. The last long-term contract prior to doing Brent Rooker was Eric Chavez, and now we've got one on the cusp of doing a longer-term deal. One probably maybe the longest in A's history. So it's exciting time, to invest in this young group. Talented players, to go out and acquire some top-level free agents and bring them in shows the direction and the motivation to put a team on the field that can go out and compete every day and win.
Last year, we had so many distractions. But how were you able to keep your players focused on what they had to do on the field?
It's baseball, so I've been in the game a long time. I try to lean on the experiences that I've gone through. That I know they're going to go through, and keep them focused on what's the most important thing, which is the game itself, and going out and competing every day with the mindset that you have to go out and just win one game. And I think these guys have bought into that. We've done a lot of work in just building a foundation of routines and a mindset that you can get 1% better every day. You're going to do great things. So,
Are you building, do you think, on what the success, second half of last season, spring training carrying over? Or do you see any carryover from that success you had last season? Just spring training and regular season, obviously, you want to keep.
I think you see the confidence in the group. I think you see players like Lawrence Butler, Brent Rooker, Shea Langeliers. The maturation process is taking place, and you see that in their confidence, the way they work, the way they want to be out there on the field together. The success we had in the second half, we want to continue that success, and part of that is coming to spring training with the same mindset of urgency to win games. So I think this group understands that now. It's fun to have expectations, and I think they have expectations of themselves, which is great.
With JP going today, just what's it been like to see his growth every spring, where it seems like, I think his first spring he was just battling to make the team, second one still kind of felt like he had to battle, and now he's expected part of this rotation, just kind of the growth that you've seen from him these years?
Yeah, I think you described it really well about JP. He came to us and, obviously didn't really have a roster spot, but that was a time frame for us that there was just so much opportunity in the organization to go capture one, or at least be given a timeline reasonable to have success, and he did that. Even after the 32 starts that first season, as you said, there still was maybe a little question of can he do it again, and was that real, and it was. And I think this year he came to camp without that fear of having to win a job or make the team, but more of okay, how can I continue to get better in what I need to do, and you see a different wind-up, you see the delivery different, and the changes he's made, I think, are going to lead to more success for him.
Thanks, Kotsay.